short kick. And Isaac Garendo is going to run up. That ball's going to take a hop inside the 20-yard line or inside the 25 in no man's land, and it is covered up. It will be Wisconsin ball. Bit of a shaky start. And they will lean on the run game with Braelon Allen. He's got 4.5 on first down. Hurts to throw for the first time. Wide open, crossing from right to left. And getting out of bounds in Purdue territory is Skylar Bell. That's a gain of 28. And a terrific looking throw from Mertz. They load up with 2 tight ends and run it with Allen. Looking for a cutback lane. And gets tripped up at the 40, falls to the 38. 6 yards. And Graham, number 4 on the team in tackles, in spite of the fact he's only played 3 games. Mertz on 2nd and 4. Slant right, broke it up. Great hands by Reese Taylor. Knocked it away from Chimere Dike. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
And this ball is perfectly thrown. Watch Chimere and Dike just ball placed right on his face mask, and Reese Taylor brings that right hand across the football. Very good job of breaking on the ball.
So it might be 4 down territory. We'll see for Wisconsin. They'll go empty on 3rd down and 4. And now they'll motion Allen into the backfield.
Zone coverage. No one match the tailback. Get the ball out of your hands.
4-man rush. Mertz will tuck it under and run. And he's got the first down. Broke a tackle. And dives inside the 30 to the Purdue 29. Picked up 9. Branson Dean. The action. Mertz on a rollout. He's going to float one into the end zone. Caught for the touchdown by Bell. Panzels puts the point after throw, and Wisconsin with the early 7-0 lead. O'Connell has had a terrific season. Outside of C.J. Stroud, we've got the number 2 and number 3 touchdown leaders in terms of passing in the Big Ten in this game, going head-to-head. And the former walk-on hands it off to a walk-on. Evan Maccabee. A gain of a yard after he put up 178 yards and a touchdown last week against Nebraska, getting the start today. 4-man rush, O'Connell. That's caught by Charlie Jones, by far his favorite target. A gain of 4, it'll be 3rd down and 5. Tyrone Tracy empties the backfield on 3rd and 5. O'Connell looks that way, and it's intercepted. Tracy was the intended receiver, and waiting for it was Torchia for the pick-6 touchdown. A 2-touchdown lead for Wisconsin. Gavin Lamb with another kickoff. And this one will go into the end zone for another touchback. Maccabee. Running room. 9 yards on first down. Maccabee, first down and more with a head fake to the sideline. Finally run out on the Purdue bench at the Wisconsin 36-yard line. Jonesy, thanks very much. Purdue looking to answer an early start that's been all Wisconsin as we welcome you here to Madison at Camp Randall. Bob Wischusen here with Dan Orlovsky and Chris Button. Just over 5 minutes gone by in the opening quarter, and the homecoming crowd very happy with what they've seen so far. Wisconsin's offense on their opening possession went right down the field. Graham Mertz hit Skylar Bell for a 29-yard touchdown, and then Aiden O'Connell was pick-sixed by John Torchia. So this the 2nd offensive possession for the Boilers. They'll try and pick it up with Maccabee. And he's got it and more. Breaking tackles. Maccabee inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Huckabee has been the workhorse on this drive. They'll toss it to him again. Speed tries to get to the edge and is spun down at the 12-yard line by Jordan Turner. Picked up 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6 at the 12. And they'll run it with Huckabee. Torchia, part of the group up front along with Keanu Benton to make the stop. Now it'll be 3rd down. O'Connell has time, steps up out of the pocket, extending the play. Floats one, end zone, incomplete, hoping for Durham. So Mitchell Finneran will try and get Purdue on the board from only 27 yards out. Hooked it left. Allen bulldozes his way for 4 yards. Allen tries to turn the corner. He's got a 1st down out near midfield. It has been better as Keontae Lewis spins into Purdue territory for a game 6. Reese Taylor brings him down. Now old school Wisconsin lining up with Braelon Allen. Look at the secondary. Braelon Allen knocked out of bounds inside the 10. They loaded up with an extra offensive lineman and a couple of tight ends up front, played bully ball, and Allen ran for 41. Braelon Allen, the 6th time this season he has run for 30 or more yards on a single play, the most in FBS, and it's 1st and goal. Give it to him again. Tough to bring down. Pushes the pile to the 4-yard line. It will be 2nd down and goal. Cam Allen was there first for Purdue. He's next to Mertz in the shotgun. Mertz to throw on 2nd and goal. Floats one to the back of the end zone, incomplete. DK was looking for a flag. Looked like Eschenbach, the tight end, was the intended receiver. It'll be 3rd and goal. DK in motion. Mertz rolls that way. Bottled up. Throws one front right. Pylon is caught, reaching it out for the goal line. DK. And he is in for the touchdown. An 8-play, 80-yard touchdown drive. Boilermakers, Dan Orlovsky, and Chris Budden here in Madison. Deion Burks. They'll let that one into the end zone for a touchback. See if they can get on the board on this drive. Play action on 1st down. Rifles one at the seam, and there was Torchia. Again, getting his hands on the football. He had the pick 6 on Purdue's 1st possession.
Torchia doing a good job just kind of hanging in zone, seeing the eyes of the quarterback. Wisconsin's defense come out to play. The challenge for Purdue right now, and I talked about this a little bit before, is what felt different about their offense was their commitment to run the football a little bit more, right? They even said that's how you got to win games in this conference. That's a little bit out of the window right now with this 21-0 Nugget lead.
Well, they got King Daru back last week. He is in there at tailback, and now it'll be 3rd down and 10. A miss for TJ Sheffield from O'Connell. 4-man rush on 3rd and 10. O'Connell, long throw to the sideline, and did they need that one. He was able to just get it past the line to gain to Sheffield for a 1st down. That's Perferi, the tight end, in motion. Little check down in the left flat. There is Sheffield. He shakes and bakes for 5. Daru stood up after a gain of 2.5. It'll be 3rd down and about 3. Again, a 4-man rush. Daru lost his footing. Made the catch, but comes up a yard short. So now it's 4th down and 1 for Purdue at their own 44-yard line, down by 3 scores so early. It's the final half minute of the opening quarter, and staying patient is Jeff Fromm, not pushing any panic buttons as he will kick it away. kick for Ansel. And over-ender. Kane Ingram makes a fair catch at his own 16-yard line. So what should be the final play of the opening quarter. And again, 6 offensive linemen on the field for Wisconsin. They will load up as Isaac Garindo is in for the first time at tailback. Mertz with some room to scramble. Flag down. And he is out of bounds close to the 20-yard line, but the flag thrown in the offensive backfield.
Holding. Offense, number 74. Half the distance to the goal. First down. There'll be one untimed.
Half the distance makes it 1st and 18. And they'll run it with Garindo.
Big Ten Football in 60 is presented by Rocket Mortgage. When you want an edge in the competitive market, Rocket can.
Garindo starts off the second quarter with a gain of a couple, so it's going to be 3rd down after Jalen Graham. Here comes a Purdue blitz. Mertz, long throw to the sideline, and a miscommunication with DK. That's the stop that Purdue's defense needed, because now not only do they have a chance to get the ball back, but they should get good field position as well. So Charlie Jones near midfield. Brunavich gets it away. Wobbly spiral forces Jones into a fair catch, but good Purdue field position. O'Connell, rifle shot over the middle. He's got Payne Durham, the tight end. That was in rhythm and well done, a gain of 23.
It's a beautiful job. You're going to pull the backside guard. Watch the impact it has on both of these linebackers. They step up. There goes your tight end down the middle of the field. Really good job. Gunplay action. I love when you pull people. That's the only way to truly sell it to all defensive linebackers, and Durham replaces those backers that have vision in the backfield.
Here comes a blitz up the middle, and right over the middle again, it's Payne Durham. A gain of 7, back to Matt Barry. Well, this one all Wisconsin to this point, but a good-looking drive here is Maccabee. Breaking tackles. He's tough to bring down as well. Submarines close to a 1st down. Torchio got there first. Looks like Maccabee, the invited walk-on. Will take it and go nowhere. Lost yardage. Now it's 4th down and 3. They're coming off of a missed field goal. Do you go back to the missed field goal unit and give them another try, or
you go for it?
It's go for it time on 4th down and 3 from the 28. And now some confusion in terms of the splits. That's going to be a penalty against Purdue. And it's a stop on downs anyway. Maccabee lost the ball. Couple of flags through. 2 players for Purdue were shifting at once, and they did not all reset.
Illegal shift. Offense, more than 2 players moving without resetting. The penalties declined. 1st down, Wisconsin. Timeout.
Mertz to the sideline, reaching out to make a terrific catch as DK. As that ball caroms around on that screen. Couple of flags in the offensive backfield, though, as Mertz ends up flat on his back. Kadron Jenkins was back there, and they might get Kadron Jenkins for roughing the passer.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense, number 44. 15-yard penalty. Automatic 1st down.
Costly penalty on Kadron Jenkins. And they do. Allen to the 30-yard line. Spun down there, but picked up 5. This play whistled dead as it begins. It'll be a Wisconsin false start. That was a pretty one from Nix right down the chimney. Here is Mertz on 2nd and 10. Slant left, incomplete. Keontez Lewis looking back as the ball sails behind him. Purdue brings a blitz. Mertz under pressure, somehow avoids a sack. Now he's going down with a flag down as well. Sanusi Kane eventually gets the sack.
Holding. Offense number 75. The penalties declined. 4th down. Timeout.
So after what turned out to be a good stop for the Purdue defense, Charlie Jones with a fair catch at the 10-yard line. Here he is to throw on 1st down. One-on-one down the sideline, takes that shot and draws a flag. Charlie Jones, the intended receiver, and Ricardo Hallman. And it looks like we'll be called for pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense number 2. 15-yard penalty. Automatic 1st down.
There's one for Kobe Lewis. That's a good run. And it looks like he's got a 1st down. After contact, he picked up about 5 more. Jordan Turner. Play action. Lewis picks up the blitz. O'Connell to the sideline. Flag down. Leaping attempt made by Jones. But the momentum of that throw carried him out of bounds. Flags in the backfield.
Personal foul. Chop block. Offense number 75 and 25. 15-yard penalty. 1st down.
That was on the blitz pickup. Jones makes the catch. Immediately dropped by Alexander Smith. Blitz picked up again. One-on-one out on the edge again. And coming back to make a sliding catch. It is a 4-man rush. They pick it up. Over the middle, the catch made by Deion Burks. Terrific throw from O'Connell, a gain of 16. Aiden O'Connell, number 1 in the Big Ten in yards per game passing, 325 per game, and he's helped out again by the Maccabee running game. A gain of 8 yards, again back to Matt Barrett.
Ton of spaces.
Maccabee tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Fell forward for maybe a half yard, so now it's 3rd down and 1. Play action on 3rd down and short. Long throw into double coverage, incomplete, intended for Payne Durham. And the offset eye, Maccabee is the eye back. They'll toss it to him. Maccabee has the 1st down. They put the backup guard, Marcus Bowe, in motion. He was the lead blocker. That's a big lead blocker.
Good job on the toss sweep. There he goes. Look at 6'3". Excuse me, 6'5", 300 pounds, redshirt freshman from Wisconsin.
He's wearing 6'3". You had it right.
I just wouldn't want to see that coming my way. See, this is the space in the slot. They've got some room to throw a slant there.
See if O'Connell looks that way. He did it first, and there it is. Deion Burks squares in and has a 1st down. Picks up 15. Lewis saw play action instead. And that sails out of bounds. No chance for Jones. He made the catch, but was out of bounds by at least a yard or 2. Justin Clark walled him off. That's off the edge. O'Connell floats one in the back of the end zone for Payne Durham. And now it will be 3rd down and 10 in the red zone. Charlie Jones back in the game. Top of your screen. There is the blitz. They go the opposite way. Not even close to coming out of his break was TJ Sheffield when that ball was sailing behind him. And now you have no choice but to try a field goal. This one from 36. And that one's through. Doesn't move the pile for much as Purdue stands him up after a gain of only a yard. They bring a blitz. Works off play action. Off the seam. Jalen Franklin, only his 2nd catch of the year. Good for 19. Sings one to the sideline. Toe tapping his DK. He's got another first down.
I'm telling you, Graham Mertz is a completely different player when you allow his athleticism to be a part of the game. It's the same play that we had the touchdown pass on to DK. He throws the ball by far better outside of the pocket than he does inside the pocket. He sees it clearer. He's more convicted with his throw. He's way more accurate. And it's a good job by Bobby Ingram, their offensive coordinator, leaning into that. Plenty of time on the clock if you're Wisconsin. Good job. He sees pressure, changing the protection, getting to a different play.
And they run it with Allen. And he is dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Mertz, pocket collapsing. Out of harm's way. Hoists one down the sideline, but breaking his route off was Keontez Lewis. Three-man rush on third down. Still the pressure gets through, and a sack to midfield. Jack Sullivan, third sack of the season for the fifth-year senior, and a big one at that. Punt is going to, and right to the coffin corner, and go out of bounds, it looks like, at the 1-yard line. 5 on the play clock. Hand off to Lewis. They're running with Maccabee. He's out to the 7-yard line. Let's see if Jim Leonard uses a timeout. Or maybe he'll just let the first half clock expire. You would think Wisconsin would use their timeouts, but nope, 21-3 at halftime is good enough for Jim Leonard.
It's the end of the first half. Timeout on the field.
And the kickoff. And this is a deep one. So we'll come out to the 20-yard line. There is a blitz. O'Connell, and he throws another interception, and it's Torchio again. This time he doesn't take it to the house, but the second time that Torchio has jumped a route to pick off Aiden O'Connell. It's like deja vu from the first drive of the opening quarter for Purdue. Braelon Allen to the left of Mertz in the shotgun. It'll be a Purdue blitz. Mertz one-on-one. Back right corner of the end zone over the head of DK. Easy, untouched, Wisconsin touchdown. Purdue in an even deeper hole.
It's needed right now. I mean, because you're in desperation mode if you're Purdue offensively.
Oh, play action, nowhere to go with the football, and takes a sack. Rodas Johnson. An 8-yard loss, first sack of the day for Wisconsin.
It's a really good job by the Wisconsin defense in their front. And just kind of using stunts. They try to get a little bit of play action pass. Watch Aiden O'Connell. He's trying to pull the trigger to Durham. It's not there. And then that defensive front for Wisconsin just hunts. Like, you want to run the football, of course, but it's 28-3 right now. And Wisconsin is in complete control of this football game. And you're playing into their hands. This Jim Leonard defense that has got so many different moving parts is a nightmare in these situations.
Tunnel screen. Nowhere to go for Deion Burks.
How good has Torchio been today?
Third down and another tunnel screen. This time Charlie Jones has it. Looking for blocks. And ends up getting pancakes near the original line of scrimmage. Jordan Turner, Muma Jongmeta combine on the tackle, and it will be a Purdue 3-and-out. High snap, Ansel pulls it down, gets away a knuckleball. Charity hop, picked up by Ingram, and runs out of bounds to the 38-yard line. Flag down.
Personal foul. illegal blindside block. Return team number 9. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down, Wisconsin.
Here's Allen. Starting this drive with a first down run. Went down awkwardly out of bounds. Appeared to reach for his left leg for a moment, but then bounced right back up. And it is indeed a first down carry, forced out by Cam Allen. Allen adding to what is already a 100-yard day, as he's up to 105 yards rushing. That's 100 or more yards for Braelon Allen, dating to last year, 13 of his last 17 games. He's hit the century mark. Looks like he maybe has a stinger coming off with that left arm hanging limp at his side, so Garendo will replace him. Hurts to throw, one-on-one, easy pitch and catch for a first down to the 46-yard line. The catch made by the offensive coordinator's son, Dean Ingram.
How good is that?
Bobby Ingram dials one up for Dean. On the check down to midfield, so it'll be third down. Ran into the official, a flag down. That was the only thing that prevented him from even more of a catch and run. Flag thrown in the secondary. Ends up as a third down conversion.
Pass interference, offense, number 82. 15-yard penalty, third down.
But they get Jack Eschenbach for setting a pick. So Mertz back to throw on third down and long, and he's just going to dirt the ball as the screen for Garendo was sniffed out by Purdue. So a tough luck offensive pass interference call on Wisconsin is going to get Purdue a stop and get the Boilermakers the ball back. Unabic, good kick, angling to the far sideline again. Pins Jones up against the sideline. He gets what he can and steps out of bounds. Maccabee lines up behind O'Connell, down by 25. Maccabee with a crease. 7-yard gain on first down for Purdue. Torchio eventually part of the pair that gets him on the ground after a 5-yard gain. Nice little cutback. Tatum Grass in on the stop as well, but Maccabee has an elusive quality and runs through contact pretty well as well.
He runs with a purpose, there's no doubt about that. He is slippery. He's we've seen multiple moments when he's just difficult to tackle. And he's kind of long, Bob. He's 6'1", 195 pounds. So the violence that he runs with and like the lankiness has been challenging for defenses.
O'Connell off play action, sacked again. The pass protection gave him no time. Jake Chaney. And on third down and 10, here's where it gets tough to diagnose as well. 4-man rush, back shoulder, reaching back to make the catch. Charlie Jones, but out of bounds. So the punt again. Dean Ingram. Bobbles the football. It's still on the ground. And it's a Purdue recovery. Just the break the Boilermakers needed to maybe get back in the game. Dean Ingram lost it. Purdue found it. And they've got it first down, it looks like. If not in the red zone, close. Let's see where the officials spot the football. The UConn transfer.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Nick Zecchino. So here's Maccabee. A 5-yard gain on first down. And throw it. John Jones in a tight window. First and goal at the 8.
Good job sitting in that soft spot if you're Charlie Jones. If we're going to throw the ball and you're Purdue, we got to get into some condensed splits, some of these bunches right now to try to take advantage of some of the softer zone that's getting played on the outside. Aiden O'Connell Saw that one well.
There's an offense that put up 608 yards last week against Nebraska.
See how they're spread out right now? In this spread right now, this is when I would run the football at Wisconsin in a lighter box.
There is the run with Mockabee. Buried at the line of scrimmage. Maybe pushed forward for a half yard. CJ gets. Now it's King Doru in the game to the right of O'Connell in the backfield. O'Connell on a rollout, looking back to his left. The tight end threw back to Payne Durham for the touchdown. Well executed.
Big Ten Football in 60 is presented by Rocket Mortgage. When you want an edge in the competitive market, Rocket can.
So with Braelon Allen having been sent off to the locker room with a shoulder injury last possession, as it Garendo, the lone setback, with an extra offensive lineman. How about just straight quarterback keeper for Graham Mertz? Vakasecki made the stop on defense for Purdue, but it's a dive ahead by Mertz for 3. 2 tight ends, 2nd down and 7. Mertz rolls out to the sideline, wide open Skylar Bell. 1st down and more. Broke a couple of tackles. Yards after the catch, a gain of 18. Mertz, shovel pass that bounced off Garendo, and the officials quickly signal that it is indeed an incomplete pass, as Mertz was under duress, and at the last second, with Jalen Graham all over him, shoveled one for an incompletion.
Trying to get a play action and no one open. Now Mertz has got to really protect that football. That's the only way that Purdue has an increased chance to get back into it, is trying to do too much. And I can sit here and say, like, I get you're trying to get it to Garendo. Tuck the ball away. The defense won that rep.
2nd down and 10. Straight run with Garendo. Finds a cutback lane. Breaks a tackle, still on his feet. House call, touchdown. But finding creases for the run game for Wisconsin's been a theme today, and it continues. Doesn't matter who the running back is. Burks out to the 30-yard line with a flag down on the return.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 82, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Yeah. 1st down.
Kobe Lewis dodging tacklers in the backfield. And his jersey being stretched out from behind, just about ripped apart by Justin Clark. No gain on 1st down. He's got a piece of fabric that needs to be dealt with. Loma John Meta in on the tackle as well for Wisconsin.
I love what John Meta said this week. There is zero give up in this football team. And it's easy to say words. They have backed it up with their play, both on offense and defense.
O'Connell, seam shot, reaching back to make the catch, Baferi. And the tight end with 23 yards.
Just watch as these linebackers fire. The backside guard pulls. Palferi kind of widens off the defense. Aiden O'Connell plays on time. That's been a good play for them this afternoon. You pull the guard, you ball fake, the linebackers trigger, and your tight end's got to be ready down the seam.
These two teams now dead even in passing yards, but for Wisconsin, they've got 163 on the ground to go with 162 through the air. Kobe Lewis, driven back after a gain of a yard by CJ Getz. That should take us inside of a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Blitz, picked up, and a high throw to nowhere. a penalty marker after that.
Potential grounding. Offense. Number 16 was in the pocket, threw to an area where there was no eligible receiver. Lost it down, spotted the foul. Third down.
I don't see that. That's a miscommunication between a receiver and the quarterback. Intentional grounding is I am about to be sacked and I'm trying to get rid of the ball just to avoid the sack. That's not what this was.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is, Bob. Is like you're trying, these guys are both essentially going to run in routes. Now it's 1, 2, 3 catch, and he's throwing his ball on time. He's anticipating a go route. That's what he throws, and it's an in route. So that's not intentional grounding. That is just, I thought one thing, receiver did another thing.
That is a terrible call. And now it makes it 3rd down and 17. O'Connell dumps one off underneath to Kobe Lewis, and there's the Wisconsin defense to rally. Now you have to go for it, you would think here, if you are Purdue with a half minute to go in the 3rd quarter, down by 4 scores.
Yeah, you have to.
And they certainly have time to call a play and get it off before the end of the quarter, but they are not going to. They're going to let the 3rd quarter clock expire and make sure they've got the right play call rather than go hurry up on 4th down and 5 to start the 4th quarter. So Wisconsin will take a 35-10 lead. And they've got it. A square into Charlie Jones, a strike thrown by Aiden O'Connell, and a gain of 11.
Charlie Jones answers the bell again. They cleared out coverage with Durham. And Charlie Jones continues to have a great game. 9 targets, 7 catches. Watch the in route. Dropping defender, come back to the quarterback. Ball out on time.
He is fighting through it. We were told this past week he doesn't practice at all for the most part. As Lewis into the secondary, lowers his shoulders and comes up with 12 yards and another Purdue first down. One-on-one. Rashawn Rice makes the catch. He's at the pylon, and they'll mark him down at the 1. Rice got behind Justin Clark, and a perfect throw from O'Connell.
Yeah, he leaves some space too, right? A little hezzy at the line of scrimmage. Now hold vertical. Your split helps you, and the ball thrown right over the top by Aiden O'Connell. That's why you cut the split down to create that room.
Kobe Lewis, no. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Payne Durham, the fullback, and it to Lewis. And again, he is met by a wall of red. This time he lost a yard, back to the 2-yard line. James Thompson, they've got 2 tight ends, both part of a trips to the far side right. A screen, they block for it. They don't get there. Rice was driven back. They had Payne Durham and Paul Paferi, a couple of tight ends, out there to try and block for the wide receiver screen. And right into the heart of the student section as Purdue forced to call a timeout.
I think this has got to be a bootleg.
Lockaby the lone setback. They give it to him. He reached the ball out. Touchdown! The Wisconsin defense coming to the sideline celebrating what some of them still think is a stop. They look over their shoulders and see the officials with their hands up in the air saying touchdown, and Jim Leonard
Rolling on the field, was a touchdown. The play's under further review.
And now they'll go to replay to see if the ball broke the plane. It was a late signal. It looks like they got him stopped. That ball's short.
I agree with Jim Leonard. I don't think it's even close. Jordan Turner with back-to-back big-time plays. 54 right off the edge. Nope, that ball does not cross the goal line.
You can see the official at the top of the screen, and he was 4 or 5 steps running in from the sideline before he put his arms up to signal touchdown. And replay certainly seems to say that he was wrong. That was the initial reaction from Jim Leonard. And then you can see that he can't believe, and the entire sideline can't believe that 2 hands went up to signal touchdown. You had half the defense for Wisconsin running over to celebrate because they were sure it was a stop. Went over their shoulders. They turned around and realized And you can read lips, he's saying not even close.
After review, the ruling on the field stands as called. Touchdown.
That's an awful, awful call.
Offside. Defense. Number 94 made contact. Half the distance to the goal. Repeat the try.
It is still a 3-score game, 35-17 with just under 3 minutes gone by in the fourth quarter. 12:05 to go. Wisconsin was prepared with a hands team, expecting a possible onside kick, and instead it's sent deep. Straight back to throw. Out of the pocket, shovel pass. In stride. Allen to midfield and stays in bounds. Creativity from Graham Mertz. And Braelon Allen there to bail him out for 39 yards. He's over 200 throwing now, and obviously Braelon Allen working on a 100-yard day. And adds 5 more. Garendo. Flag down.
Holding. Offense. Number 13. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
Swing pass to Garendo. He picks up 2.5. An extra offensive lineman into tight end. And they'll be conservative and run it with Garendo. He's got nowhere to go. Bouncing off his own blockers and brought down by Corday Sidner. He might have lost a yard. So the play clock already down to 3. So there is the call, and there's the 5 yards. Nabich angles an end-over-end kick. And he does it again. Spins it like a golf shot inside the 5-yard line. Blitz coming. Another seam shot. And that time Charlie Jones is there. And off to Maccabee. Midfield for 3. But still the play clock winding down. Down to 5:45 to go. Here's a 4-man rush. The ball and intercepted. Jordan Turner picks it off on the carom. And with 5:36 to go, it's another Purdue giveaway. Garendo on 3rd down. And he's about 4 yards shy of the 1st down. Returnable for Jones from inside the 10. Not much room. Out of bounds at the 12 with 3:47 to go. So Aiden O'Connell tying a career high today with 3 interceptions thrown. He's done that 2 other times. One of the other times he threw 3 picks last year against Wisconsin.
I think one of the things, it started off rough today with the Torchio walk-in pick 6, but one of the things that they struggle with really offensively versus Wisconsin is if they do not stay in positive yardage situations in a quote-unquote ahead of the chains, that's when all these moving parts defensively become so difficult to play.
Jones made the catch, thrown out of bounds by Alexander Smith. Gain of 5. Only 1 timeout left for Purdue, and they are 3 scores down. Four-man rush. Back shoulder, broken up, looking for Jones. Flag out. A late flag dropped, it looks like, on Alexander Smith. They'll call pass interference.
Pass interference, defense, number 11, ball be placed at the spot of the foul, automatic first down.
There's one of those go routes. I mean, do they think that his right arm comes across the chest?
Don't you have a right to reach back and knock the ball down?
I think that's clean, but there was a little bit of I don't think it's pass interference, obviously. But I'm just trying to figure out what they saw.
Continuing a theme.
Yeah.
Screen thrown to Tyrone Tracy. He bobs and weaves his way out to the 45-yard line before he's finally brought down. Jake Chaney made the stop, got to the 48 before he was brought down, a gain of 17. O'Connell, button hook to Payne Durham. That's good for only 3. And Durham looks like he is limping over towards the sideline. He's going to stay in the game and fight through it. O'Connell hoists one. Jones has it bop around. I think he made an incredible catch. He's battling for the football with Alexander Smith, and I think he was able to secure it before it hit the ground flat on his back.
I mean, this is as good of a catch as we will ever see. Oh my gosh. Watch the left hand just continue to, the hand-eye coordination is absolutely off the charts by Charlie Jones. You said he caught everything. I didn't mean it literally.
Blitz coming. And that throw completed. Mershawn Rice brought down inbounds, forward progress. This worth another look from the left hand to the right hand to the helmet to the right leg to the left hand.
Come on. I actually think Alexander Smith even afterwards was like, hey man, nice play. Like, impressed himself.
A rollout for O'Connell. Lobs one to the sideline and throws it away. Torchio, the closest player to it, with 1:45 to go.
That literally will be the catch of the year. I mean, it's going to be hard to beat that. That ball thing was tipped 6 or 7 times and just had to fall completely perfectly into his left hand.
5 of the 6 times by Charlie Jones.
10 catches for 105 yards today. He's been as advertised.
He's a top 10 receiver in yards, catches per game, and touchdowns. Leaking right is Sawinski, another walk-on to make the catch. They'll run one with Maccabee. Flag down. He is at the goal line, and they'll mark him down inside the 1-yard line. But it's going to be holding against Wisconsin.
Holding, defense, number 92, half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
Quarterback sneak. No signal yet. Did O'Connell break the plane? The ball ends up rolling into the end zone. Now it's ruled a touchdown. Very late signal from the far side saying Aiden O'Connell got in. And they fake it one way, head the other way, and Dike is able to secure it for Wisconsin. And they're handing the ball off to Braelon Allen. Well, this is a different kind of win. And this is the best performance against a quality opponent we've seen from Wisconsin this year for Jim Lake.